Hello, Professor Nassia. I chose to cook for a creative project for our Roman civilization class. All the recipes that I made for you were taken from original recipes that were recorded in either the 4th or 5th century AD by the Roman Apicius, a Roman cook. And, and are all ancient Roman recipes that were listed in De Re Coquina, the oldest and most well-known Roman textbook, a Roman cookbook. Now, to begin with, I would like to say that the Romans were a very organic cooking people who had heavy emphasis on legumes, roast meats, and fresh vegetables, as well as wine and honey and spices. Now, the spices were very Mediterranean. In fact, cumin is very heavily pronounced in almost all of the recipes in the cookbook, as well as there is a lot of sauces made with wine and honey and cream. Now, what I've chosen to cook for you, and what I do hope you have in front of you, are a tostada pastry filled with a classic Roman mush, a chicken and vegetable casserole that I chose to roll into a rollatini form and add a sauce to, and classic Roman donuts called globuli. And I'll talk about each of those individually. Now, to begin with, the Romans, as a staple food in their diet, created porridges made from legumes, peas, lentils, and barleys, to which they would add certain fats and flavors to. Now, what I've chosen to do is take a porridge of lentils, peas, and mushrooms, which I combined with cumin and among other spices, including pepper, garlic, salt, and I believe some chili also. And I put that inside a puff pastry shell and baked it. Now, it can be eaten by itself or with the accompanying sauce, and it does represent a classic Roman dish, but I figured it would be a lot easier to transport in a pastry shell. Secondly, as your main course, I have a chicken casserole dish that I took directly from De Re Coquina. It's a chicken and vegetables, which generally in a casserole, but I chose to take the chicken individually, fillet it, flatten it out with a hammer, and I chose to roll it and encase it in twine. I took the roll, which you see in front of you, I hope, and sear it using olive oil, which I then baked at 350 degrees for a period of about 25 minutes. The inside has vegetables. The inside and filling of the chicken has vegetables that you would find in Roman cooking, mainly asparagus and mushrooms, as well as almonds, nuts being a heavy part of Roman culinary cuisine. And the chicken is flavored with sugar, lemon zest, more cumin, a little bit more chili pepper, salt, pepper, and garlic. The sauce accompanying it, and the main sauce, which can be used on also the pastries, is a lemon butter sauce, a lemon cream sauce with butter. It's compiled mostly of cream, butter, lemon zest, lemon pulp, lemon juice, as well as a variety of spices, including the juices that came from the baked chicken, and I believe that it goes very well and complements the sauce. Finally, for your dessert, I've chosen to create globuli, which are unleavened balls of dough that the Romans used to eat. And pretty much what I've come to realize is that they're a donut, but however, when I was cooking them, I realized that due to the lack of yeast, they come off to be a little thick and a little condensed on the inside. I chose to flatten them out, and to them I added, well, a mixture of ricotta, flour, honey, eggs, walnuts, a bit of sugar, and a pinch of salt. Now, these were fried in peanut oil because olive oil happens to be not the best medium for frying. And then I decided that they would be best with a little added sweetness, dipped partially in chocolate. Now, even though all these recipes come in a varying form and under more modern culinary techniques, I do assure you that each of these dishes is based heavily in Roman cuisine, and the tastes are very similar of the food that you would have had in 4th to 5th century AD Rome, and is based directly on text. I thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the meal. It was very hard to make. It took a long time, but thank you. I hope you